All right, today we're jumping on a culinary journey to Taiwan. We're going to explore one single dish that, believe it or not, tells this huge story about regional identity, tradition, and of course, taste. Okay, so first things first. When I say the word cake, what pops into your head? Probably something sweet, maybe with frosting, right? Well, what if I told you that one of Taiwan's most beloved comfort foods is a savory cake and it's steamed and served right in the bowl it was cooked in?
So let's get right into it. The dish is called Wagui, and the name itself is actually beautifully simple. Wa means bowl, and gi is the word for a rice cake. So yep, it's literally a bowl rice cake. And this is the foundation for the whole flavor map we're about to explore.
But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just a simple snack. It carries a ton of cultural weight. You see, in Taiwanese Hokkien, the way you say gui sounds almost exactly like the word for nobility. Because of that little connection, Wagui becomes way more than just food. It's often used as a traditional offering for gods and ancestors. It kind of creates this link between the everyday and the spiritual.
This is where our story really starts to unfold. You might think that on a relatively small island like Taiwan, a dish would be pretty consistent, right? Nope. This one dish, Wagui, basically splits the island in two, creating a culinary dividing line between the north and the south.
And this contrast really gets to the heart of it. On one side, you've got the northern style, the white wagyu. It's plain, the batter's unseasoned, and all the toppings are added at the very end. Then you have the southern, black wagyu, which is its total opposite. It's dark, rich, and it's packed with ingredients that are steamed right into the batter. They might share a name, but they represent two completely different philosophies about food.
So, our first stop on the mat is the north, where we're going to explore the simple, almost minimalist elegance of the white wagyu. You'll usually find this version, which is a Hakka-style wagyu, in these bustling, traditional markets. The entire focus here is on one thing: purity. It's all about celebrating the fundamental flavor of the rice itself. So the way they put it together is beautifully straightforward. You start with that pure, smooth, unseasoned rice base. After it's steamed, it gets topped with some savory minced pork and this tangy, dried pickled daikon. Then, just a simple drizzle of soy sauce. The key here is that the toppings are just there to complement the rice, never to overpower it.
So what this all really boils down to is the philosophy of the northern style. Just let the quality and the subtle, clean flavor of the rice be the star of the show. It is all about restraint and purity.
Okay, time to head south. We're off to the city of Tainan, where we are going to find a completely different and way more decadent philosophy on what Wagyu can be.
Tainan is Taiwan's ancient capital, and it is famous for its food scene, which is known for being complex, a little sweet, and incredibly flavorful. The Wagyu here is pretty much a perfect reflection of the city itself. It's bold, it's rich, and it is absolutely packed with ingredients. And the difference is just so clear. Unlike its northern cousin, a whole host of incredible ingredients, like savory soy eggs, plump shrimp, earthy mushrooms, and rich braised pork, are mixed directly into the batter before it gets steamed. This infuses the entire cake with all these layers of flavor right from the very start.
And that cooking method is exactly what gives black Wagyu its signature dark color and its deep, complex taste. As all those ingredients steam together, they give the batter that rich color. To finish it off, it's not topped with a thin soy sauce, but with a sweet, thick soy paste that just enhances all those savory flavors inside.
So maybe you've picked your side in the great Wagyu debate, but how exactly is it made? And, what are the unwritten rules for eating it like a local?
At first glance, the process seems pretty simple, right? You make a thick batter with rice flour and water, pour it into bowls, and then you steam it. But the real magic, the secret to that perfect texture, well, it all lies in that final, crucial step.
And here's the insider tip. You actually don't want to eat Wagyu fresh out of the steamer. The traditional method and the real key to what locals call a perfect Q texture, that satisfyingly tender and chewy quality, is to let it cool completely. A lot of the time, they let it cool overnight. Patience really is the secret ingredient.
And this is fascinating. In Tainan, there are these unwritten rules about what you drink with your food, customs that have been passed down for generations. Locals will tell you that Wagyu has to be paired with floating milkfish soup. Ordering it with fishball soup? No, that's what you have with migao or sticky rice. It's this subtle cultural code, and pairing it wrong is a classic rookie mistake.
So, we've traveled from the minimalist north to the decadent south, from a pure rice cake to a bowl that's just full of treasures. Now that you've explored the flavor map, the only question left is, which path would you take first? Are you going for the pure white or the rich black?